Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. First pitch. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Boston, Batty McGee. And now 2-2. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And that'll do it. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. That's back there. And it is gone! Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 24th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Cuts out and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy with some impressive production lately. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Bounce to the left side. Theophanopoulos sends it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Tied up here in the early going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it back here at Dodger Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Jody Jones. This one could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend with the
base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. On the ground, could be two. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin kiddo. Lyle Theophanopoulos up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Her 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Poppins settles underneath it, and that is that. But 2 rounds. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Bart. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well. You think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The 1-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Struck him out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hit in the air, right field. And that is that. Dodgers down. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's a big power threat. Billy Big Dog. And a big swing and a miss. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And a 2-1 on the way. On a line out towards center. 2 down. And here is Jody Jones. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. An absolute missile off the bat, Singy. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Emmett Sheehan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't happen.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. No question about this one. It's out of here. They've hit another home run number 20 on the year. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lyle Theophanopoulos.
Up next for the Red
Now the
Sox,
number 2 hitter, Fatty McGee. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the hits just keep on coming. Jesus Zito now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-1.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 70.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so commanded.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back-to-back. Home run number 30 on the year. And stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. That'll make it out of here. He shoots one out to right. His 14th of the year. And they add on. It's 15-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Here's Contreras now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. His 2nd home run of the game. Back to the top of the lineup, Lyle Theophanopoulos up next for the Red Sox. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, Batty McGee. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And wow, that one is way out of here. His second homer of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 20-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Next to hit, Jesus Tito. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And now Bobby Butts. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. That's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A solo shot. His second homer of the night. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His second homer of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 25-1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here is Roman Anthony. This one in the air center field. And that is that. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Bo Sox have the lead 25-1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back here in L.A., taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. (3-2) in the air, left side. Butts on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Red Sox with the lead, 25-1.
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, number 4,
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Back to the top of the order. Lyle Theophanopoulos will hit next. Ball to strike. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 26-1.
Now she's just showing off out there, and who can blame her with a swing like that? Give her a bat, watch it go a long way.
One down. Stepping in, Fatty McGee. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
The batter, number 13,
Digging in, Jesus Zito. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 5th homer in the series. Singy, I have a feeling they're going to rule that one a hit.
Bravo, really great insight right there. But seriously, that ball was blasted. Takeoff speed of 119 miles per hour, according to StatCast.
So a lefty out of the pen, Jack Driver.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Billy Big Dog. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 29-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. That's not coming back. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 30-1.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they boost their lead.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. Flips it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
2-2 now. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Zingy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Alex Vesia.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
The 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2-2 down. And Wilson down on strikes. So digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Here's some real power at the plate. Fatty McGee. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel out, clear more.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second, he wants the cycle. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Joey Bart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. 1 away. Mookie digs in here. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Got all of that one. 3 in a row. Wow. His 4th home run of the game. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And it's out of here. They've hit another. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jody Jones. And there's a base hit to left. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. She went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, she didn't waste any time. She jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. She didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead.
Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Fatty McGee. So far 7 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. And they'll do it again.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got it. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Well, I think we need to take another look because that was mostly a blur off the bat singing.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to track it initially, and that ball was just scorched. And StatCast telling us left his bat flying at 119 miles per hour.
And that'll do it. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Way out front for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one.
Ball, that's in.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. On the ground, Zito. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Back here in LA, Billy Big Dog. He's had a great game at the plate so far as we look at where he's been sending his hits.
Definitely a pull-happy approach, Boog, but it's been working for him. You can tell he's locked in on just about every swing.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
This one in the air, center field. Pajas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Jody Jones. The Bo Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add to their lead.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. 7th inning stretch time. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Max Muncy at the dish. Bounced up the middle. Zito gets it to first, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that drops in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. So he gets yet. We're at the top of the 8th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Wilson Contreras. Here's a rocket out to left. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And she's gone yard again. Her 4th home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jesus Zito. Here's a 1-1. And a base hit right there. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Bobby Black.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, number 5.
And now the right fielder, Billy Big Dog, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets it.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. His 5th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit hard, base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 down. One out, man at first. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. One down. And stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second
Now it's the second baseman, Batty McGee. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jesus Zito. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. On a line, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Butts. Here's a 1-1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. Billy Big Dog up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And he grounds one to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it's gone. A 3-run homer, his 6th of the series, and they add to their lead.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Here's Betts.
Ball back
very
outside.
impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Making 18 strikeouts on the game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The 2-1. On the corner for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. There's Here's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His third home run of the game. Now here is Lyle Theophanopoulos. Here's a 1-1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's her 5th homer of the series. And they add on.
That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So stepping in for Boston, Batty McGee. Well struck right field. That one's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jesus Zito.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top of the 9th. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And he's gone yard again. His 7th home run of the game. Bobby Bucks now at the plate. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 5th homer in the series. Billy Big Dog digs in now. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They've hit another. His 6th home run of the game. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ripped to short. The throw to first. Now one gone in the 9th. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Here's the catcher to hit, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And she's gone yard again. Her 6th home run of the game. And they add on.
She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Next to hit, Bobby Bucks. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So first and second with 1 man gone. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. A 3-run shot. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they add to their lead.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now, Jarren Duran drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Relay throw to second. Not in time. It's a double. Man at second with 1 away. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It has the distance. Gone. A 2-run blast. His 6th home run of the game. So now the DH spot, Roman Anthony. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. Payoff pitch. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one's gone. A 2-run homer. His 5th home run of the game. Lyle Theophanopoulos up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped right center field. Relay to second. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Up next for the Red Sox.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. He jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run shot. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Stepping in, Jesus Zito. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. Played the plate and he's out. He tried for the inside of the Parker and he couldn't make it. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Bobby Bucks. That one ripped left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. His 6th of the series, and they boost their lead.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. They go back to back, and they add to their lead.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. The 1-2. And that one ripped Left into right. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Now it's going to be Jody Jones. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His 7th home run of the game. And they add on.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. The 1-1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they boost their lead.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Wilson Contreras up next for the Red Sox. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 6th home run of the game. And they add to their lead.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Now at the plate, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Fights it off. She'll see another. Foul ball left side. She'll see another. 1-2 now. Battling here as she fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this hitter, the bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives her the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Going, gone. Her 7th home run of the game. And the batter now, Fatty McGee. The 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back. That's not coming back. His 6th of the series, and they add on. So stepping in for Boston, Jesus Zito. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Got all of that one. That's 9 homers this series. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Butts. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. And it's out of here. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they boost their lead.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now a chance for Billy Big Dog. That one ripped. And that is that. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 2.
That one misses. They're down 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. This one in the air. Contreras under it. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Here's Ohtani. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no.